Good morning everyone, my name is Crystal and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you like my videos, please smash that like button, please do subscribe. It's Thursday morning, good morning everyone. The sun is out here in Rochester, it looks like it's going to be a lovely day today. I did my shopping yesterday, I'm just going to stay at home today and that's it. Alexa, good morning.
Good morning. The Easter Bunny has been hopping around. To hear from them, just ask me to call the Easter Bunny.
Alexa, call the Easter Bunny.
Okay, calling the Easter Bunny.
Easter Bunny here. Sorry, can't chat right now. I'm in the studio with DJ Bad Boy Bunny Beats cooking up the next Easter #1. Hop, hop, bunny. Stop. Arms around and sniffle. Bunny's back with the Easter mission candies. Grab a hold of them tightly. Dishing out the eggs on the daily and nightly. Easter Bunny in the house.
Sounds like the bunny is a bit busy. Try again tomorrow.
Alexa, what's the time, please? Alexa, the time. Alexa, what's the time, please?
Good morning, Crystal. The time is 8:24 a.m.
Alexa, what's the date today?
Today is Thursday, the 28th of March.
Alexa, what's the weather like in Rochester?
Currently, in Rochester, England, it's 7 degrees Celsius with clear skies and sun. Today, you can expect showers, with a high of 11 degrees and a low of 7 degrees.
Alexa, can you tell me a joke? Alexa, can you tell me a joke?
What is brown and sounds like a bell? Done.
Dung. Alexa, whose birthday is it today?
Today's famous birthdays include American singer, songwriter, and actress Lady Gaga, American country music artist and actress Reba McEntire, Canadian-American actor Vince Vaughn, Ian Ousley, and Filipino politician and the 16th President of the Philippines, Rodrigo Duterte.
Alexa, how old is Lady Gaga?
Lady Gaga is 38 years old.
So guys, like I said, it's Thursday morning, the sun is out, what a lovely day. And I'm just going to have a go at a puzzle game. Alexa, puzzler.
Good morning. Welcome back to Puzzler. Would you like to play your daily crossword or hear the high scores?
Daily crossword.
Okay, let's start your daily crossword.
Male hen. 4 letters.
A male hen. Alexa, cock.
Exceptional.
Feline creatures. First letter. C. 4-letter
Alexa,
word.
cats.
Fabulous puzzling.
Draw a picture outline on thin paper. First letter.
Alexa, trace.
Fantastic. You're 50% complete.
Painful muscle tightening. C. Blank. A. Blank blank. It has 5
Alexa,
letters.
cramp.
Good work.
Slang term for potato.
Alexa, spud.
Here's the final clue.
Blank. For yourself. Be independent. Blank. E. Blank. D. It
Be
has 4
independent.
letters.
Alexa, clue.
Here's a clue.
F. E. Blank. D.
Alexa, clue.
The final answer was fend.
Crossword complete.
You did it in 1 minute, 37 seconds. This was your 16th fastest time for daily crosswords.
Main menu. Would you like to hear the high scores, open shop, or exit game?
High scores.
Would you like to hear the daily or premium high scores?
Daily.
Would you like to hear the daily or premium high scores?
Daily.
You're currently 808th on the daily high scores, with a time of 1 minute, 4 seconds, 243 milliseconds. You are 0 seconds behind your nearest rival, Rapidly Dizzy Sea Dragon. Would you like to hear the daily high scores again?
No.
Main menu. Would you like to hear the high scores, open shop, or exit game?
Exit game.
See you again soon.
Check out the highest rated voice games. Just say Open Yak Yak Games.
So guys, I normally get up, make myself a cup of coffee, feed my pets, and I just try and do a tiny bit of exercise because I've got high cholesterol. I've read all sorts of things about high cholesterol. Some say it's not as bad as it sounds, some say it's bad. I know my own body, and yeah, I know that I've got to cut down. I don't eat so much as I used to. When I start feeling like down in the evening, sometimes that you just feel down, you're by yourself. It's easy to get loads of crisps and popcorn and just sit there and eat. Now I get up and I do a bit of exercise and I don't feel hungry then. The trouble is it's Easter and you want to participate, you want to eat eggs, but I mean, after Easter I really am going to try and lose the tummy flab that I call it, the mummy tummy. You can feel it. When you put on weight, you can feel it. I don't like it. I just can't get rid of it. So been doing these exercises to try and tighten up the stomach area. Lockdown didn't help either. Staying indoors and just sitting around doing nothing, not being even able to go outside properly either. That helped build it all up as well. So yeah, today is Thursday. It's Good Friday tomorrow, where I'm just going to relax and watch. Usually there's a film on about Jesus Christ, and that's what I think Easter time is about, remembering the crucifixion of Jesus and his resurrection. And yeah, I should have a bit of my Easter egg and a gluten-free hot cross bun. I should enjoy Easter. I think it's mainly, I think it's a religious time of year where you should be thinking about the resurrection of Jesus Christ and being good to each other, not hateful and spiteful. But who am I to say? Alexa, LBC Radio.
LBC London from Global Player.
If anyone wants to give another address and say that they were living there and get a CRB check done, that's quite easy. So even though they say these systems are done, I don't know how secure these systems are to follow up with the background, because we hear more also that other people have done crimes and how did they get through when the CRB was done. Well, it's because that needs to change fundamentally, as well as the security, as well as the checks.
Fascinating talking to you. We're late to the news because I wanted to give you as much time as I could. Alison, thank you. Again, other people who've worked in the prison estate, do get in touch. But we'll talk about assisted dying, progress, I call it progress, being made north of the border, but I know many of you will see it as a backward step. And what of this idea now? An increase of 24% of Brits signing up to Dignitas, making them actually one of the highest number. By the way, what nationality do you suppose has the highest number of registrations with Dignitas? Which European country has the highest number of registrations with Dignitas? Is it Germany? Is it France or is it Italy? I'll tell you after this. It's 8:32. Breakfast with me, Nick Ferrara, and LBC. News headlines, Thomas Watts.
The trade group Logistics UK has told LBC that Britain's ports are not ready for post-Brexit passport checks. The changes, to be introduced in October, will see travellers' fingerprints and photos taken before they can enter the EU. Thames Water's shareholders have refused to invest £500 million agreed as part of a rescue deal. They've accused the regulator, Ofwat, of failing to provide necessary support for their turnaround plan. A man is in a life-threatening condition after he was stabbed on a train in southeast London. Social media footage of the incident on a train bound for London Victoria shows an attacker holding a large blade. LBC weather, heavy rain and hill snow clearing to the north. Most places seeing bright spells and showers, a high of 11 degrees.
LBC.
Are you flying to New York City? Willing to smuggle Marmite? WhatsApp 07516 199 327. Thousands of British expats need a Marmite fix. WhatsApp 07516 199 327.
T's and C's apply. Minimum age 18. Full terms and privacy notice available at marmite.co.uk/smugglers. You're
I don't like that advert. I don't like that advert one bit, that Marmite advert. Why? Because when I was living in a woman's safe house, somebody rang up my landline phone and sounded just like that. It really gives me the creeps, that Marmite advert. Someone put on this very phony, muffled voice, and it scared the shit out of me. I was living alone with my baby in a safe house, and people used to prank call me on the landline phone and scare me to death. I just don't like that Marmite advert. Sorry, I just don't like it. It does give me the creeps. So yesterday I took Max out for a walk in the evening. We had a walk in the evening, I told you, and this guy, he was jogging past me. He was jogging past me with his dog, and he went, and I thought, here we go again. Just leave me to walk my dog. No, people honestly do, and they will cough when they won't be coughing, and they get to me and then they cough, or they make a funny noise, and other people don't like it. If I ran past somebody and made a rude noise, 9 times out of 10 somebody would say to me, "Are you all right? Is there something wrong with you?" But I don't think I'm living in the real world. I really don't. So, start of a brand new day. Let's hope that everything's okay. Everything's okay. I mean, I've had some funny messages, yes, but I'm ignoring them. And it's funny how next door gets noisy when these messages come on my phone. Next door that way gets exceptionally noisy. So I do not know what's going on there, and it was terrible last night. I think they think they're trying to scare me, because I went out last night and I walked past somebody's door and they was having someone in there, and they went, "Oh, hello, hello," and they went in, and I've had a message this morning, I'm no word of a lie, from someone calling themselves Del, D-E-L, Del, which is short for Derek, isn't it? I just ignore it. I ignore it. I mean, you report things to the police, and you know, it's just like Grand Theft Auto. There was a dog police van in the traffic yesterday, the dog section, right? It's like an episode of Grand Theft Auto when I go outside. There's cars parking on the pavement. There was yesterday down Rochester High Street. lorries and cars parking all over the pavement. So if you had a wheelchair, you'd have had to have gone in the road. And that Rochester High Street is very, very busy. So if you're partially sighted and you've got some form of disability, vehicles park on the pavement, and nobody cares. I do, but nobody else does. They don't give a fuck. One of these days, if it hasn't happened already, either an elderly or disabled or partially sighted person is going to get mowed down. I just don't care. They're doing what they bloody well like, smoking drugs, parking their cars on pavements, because there's something corrupt going on. And I stay indoors most of the time. I went out yesterday and I really have to be tough, because I have cars. 2 weeks ago, a car nearly ran me down on the pavement. They want me to act like my dad. They want me to act like my father Derek. They want me to shout and scream and lose my temper. And my dad was very violent, he was. He picked a man up by his fucking shirt collar and threw him out the doorway. And I'm nothing like that, and I'm tiny as well. Alexa, LBC Radio.
LBC London from Global Player.
Being in the early hours 10 years ago tomorrow. Latest figures show since then more than 160,000 LGBT plus couples have tied the knot, 6 in 10 of those being men. Of course, not in the Church of England though, because it still won't allow it. But last year, the General Assembly did vote to bless same-sex newlyweds.
Those in favour, please show.
250.
Those against.
181. Gay rights in the church is among the things Peter McGrath still campaigns on. In fact, he'll be using this milestone to advocate for LGBT plus people across the world, especially because of political developments in the UK, like the Rwanda bill.
What are those LGBT people in Rwanda who would like to be in a safe country to do when we're thinking of shipping asylum seekers, including LGBT people, to Rwanda? It's utterly ludicrous. We need to keep on the ball, working for our rights. That, to me, is a global issue because we're a community of people all over the world.
Okay, thank you, Peter. One more thing before you go, though. What is the secret to 10 years of happy marriage as the first gay couple in the UK to do it?
You have to choose wisely. Also, I would say it's really, really important to live your life, know yourself, before ever thinking of, in inverted commas, settling down and having kids.
As LBC's Guy Stewart reporting his interview with Peter McGrath, one half of the first couple to take part in a same-sex wedding in England 10 years ago concluded that report. Do ring in if you have had a wedding with your girlfriend or your boyfriend, how it went. 10 years, I think I've been to 2 or 3, I think, gay weddings. Fantastic. So it's just, because of course it's taken so long, although now as each year goes by, there's so much more, but it does seem to be such an advance. So if you've been to one, or indeed you've celebrated one with say your boyfriend or your girlfriend, do let us know about that. And looking at hopefully, the advances have continued to be made in that field. We'll look at that in more detail. It lifted the mood because we must come back to this story. An increasing number of Brits signing up, registering with Dignitas. Indeed, the clinic in Zurich reporting an all but quarter, 25% lift, 24-point-something% lift, so that's a 25% quarter lift on previous numbers, putting us, if this is in news, in second place by nationality of those who signed up with Dignitas, behind Germany, one of whom is Sarah in Tunbridge. Hello, Sarah. Good to talk to you again. Why have you taken the decision to sign up?
Can I just say something about gay marriage? Look how short time ago it was against the law. You could go to prison. I mean, remember...
Yes, that's a while ago you go to prison for homosexuality, but you're right.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? It was until... I mean, when I got married in 1967, it was against the law to be gay, basically, to have a relationship. So, I mean, this is how ludicrous and how behind our government is. And it's the same with this. It's the same with this. Yes, I am signed up because I'm getting old, 79. I became a member when my husband chose to join and die at Dignitas in 2017.
Yes, I remember talking about this.
Yes, and please let Scotland do it. The reason we all have to go to Switzerland, of course, is because they are the only country in the world who, thank God, have been kind enough to allow non-residents to go there. Any other country, you have to have lived there.
Was it a straightforward decision? Oh, sorry. How straightforward was the decision, Sarah, or did you have to wrestle with it?
No, we didn't, because we've always said, both Andrew and I, for life to be worth living it, you've got to be able to live it. Do you know what I mean?
No, I do.
And he was in terrific pain, etc.
I know, we've talked about
but he wasn't, quote, inverted commas, terminal. I mean, he wasn't 3 weeks away from death, but he was in excruciating agony.
And let me ask you this, because I must have respect, because it is a sensitive subject, I must have respect of those who, particularly in some way, other places, are informed by their faith that this is wrong. When you heard the Scottish politician outline the checks and balances, how it would have to be at one doctor or consultant, then an independent doctor would have to verify, then there would have to be a time period between the two. Do you think that's enough of a check?
Well, it happens. That's what happened in Switzerland. I mean, you have to send all your medical reports.
Yeah, but is it enough, do you think? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, because when you, for instance, when we got to Switzerland, the doctor comes and visits you. You have to be there for 3 days. You've got to, the doctor comes to visit you that first day, double checks. Comes the next day to make sure you haven't changed your mind. The third day,
I mean, what struck me in our conversations, they almost try to talk you out of it in a sense.
Absolutely, because, and I'd like to also say, all these people who seem so concerned that the vulnerable are all going to be led off to what amounts to a slaughterhouse, it's ludicrous. The fact is, it does not happen like that at all.
Sarah, it's good to hear from you again, and you really do play into the relevance of the story, and that you're one of the people who signed up. Sarah, thank you for that. But I do want to thank you, Sarah. Interesting how now you say, what are we doing on the weekend? Oh, we're going to